Alright, hi everybody. Today is January 2, 2023, and this is part of my Pinguicula collection tour. I am doing these videos to document my pink collection every few months, maybe like quarterly or something like that, as I used to take photos individually every month, but clearly I can't do that anymore because my camera roll just gets out of hand. So I think I'll start here quickly. These are just some pinks that a friend lent me just for flowers. I can pollinate some stuff. So I have an Emergenata here that I'm crossing with an Emergenata red. But other than that, nothing too exciting. I guess I'll start with the succulent phase stuff. Nothing is too exciting, but we've got an Emergenata colomensis, pilosa, Mirande, Merceriano, Morenensis San Pablo, Agnata gypsicola. This is a really nice Morenensis hybrid from California Carnivorous. It's Lawiana fuchsia by Morenensis Chichi Castiango. It has very nice venation in its Carnivorous rosette. Then we have Morenensis var alba by Sumidero. We have Sumidero by Lawiana. This is a very, very nice kind of pseudo-Lawiana hybrid. Then it's actually very great for making different hybrids. We have Crassifolia. We have Emergenata libellulita. We have Ampa D. This one's really cute. It has nice purple flowers and purple margins in its carnivorous phase. Crystal, Esteriana giant, Esteriana, Agnata true blue, Rotundifolia, Hemiapathetica by Rotundifolia. This thing is really cute in its carnivorous phase, but I haven't seen it in about a year or two, about 2 years now, which is kind of sad. And then we have Lautner 9252. Okay, on to this tray. This is a Pinguicula mesophytica. I grow these in my helium 4 tank in live sphagnum, but I thought I'd try in my mineral mix, and it seems to be doing pretty good. This is a random seed thing that I got off eBay that didn't really work out too well. I don't know what it is. Who knows? This is Ampa A. We have Lawiana narrow flower. So quite the difference between the different ones I got at BCPE. But the venation on this one is like absolutely fantastic. So love that plant. Agnata El Lobo. This one had a bit more of a blush when I was growing it in just windowsill conditions, but under these Yescoms, it's like pure cherry red now, which is very nice. And then a little sibling down there, not as red. This is Lawiana CP3. This one does get more venation later on when it's more fully open. We have Morenensis var rosei. Then we have one of my favorites. This is a Lawiana Emergenata. And I actually crossed this with this really nice Morenensis right here, which I'll get to in a bit. This is a Morenensis, I just call it SJO. It's a part of its site tag location. Morenensis Santiago Owaka. Very nice, pure green, semi-translucent leaves with a really upturned leaf margins. Love that plant. It has really cute flowers too. They're sort of like a typical Morenensis, but they're a little bit different. So I got the Ford in reverse cross for that one. Then we have Agnata Ampa C. This one is Agnata Red Leaf by Emergenata. I think it's AX. It's by an Emergenata Grex from California Carnivorous. Then we have Condoy Giant. This is a really beautiful plant. It's been in its carnivorous phase for about 2 years now, which is really nice. Then we have Gigantea Red Blush. This one, apparently this one's kind of weird. Apparently they blush randomly, and they have to be kind of big to do that before it happens. But so I wasn't sure if it was a reverted variegation or something, but I was notified that the seller, theirs actually blushed this winter, so I'm hopeful for that. Then we have Morenensis alba by, what are you? Morenensis libellulita. Then we have Abare, who actually has a flower coming up. Then we have LRSA from Tolatonga. Cyclosecta. This is an unknown. It has some nice venation, but it's kind of gone now. You can kind of see it. Don't know what it is. Got it from the forums, the Canadian forums. I need a flower to get a proper ID on it. Then we have a Morinensis. Morinensis var alba by Emerginata. Has very nice flowers, cute upturned leaf margins that are pink, which are lovely. Then we have Lilac Lollipop. Now this is a California Carnivorous hybrid. It is my absolute favorite Pinguicula in the entire world. I'm so happy I got it. Drove down to the border to get it. Absolutely amazing plant. It blooms all the time. It has like the best qualities of Morinensis and Cyclosecta, fast grower. So far, I love it a lot. Then we have Pinguicula Hanka. This guy's really cute. I think it's a Rotundifolia by Zechariah hybrid. I'd really recommend this guy. Really good grower. Agnata Red Leaf. Absolutely love Agnatas. Absolutely love that kind of strawberry, cherry red leaves. Emerginata Red. Joanna Hemisphere by Gypsy Cola. Some random other stuff on eBay. This Lawiana that hasn't grown in 2 years and is just absolutely struggling. Then we have a Morinensis Red Leaf and a Gigantea living up to its name. Just like a random cup of Butterworts that I got in a mug. Then we have Gypsy Cola by Moctezuma. This thing is like insane. This thing is insane. If you have Gypsy Cola hybrids, put gypsum in their soil. They love it. They absolutely love it. As you can see by this. This thing was like, a tenth of the size of that Moctezuma when I got it about a year ago. And now look how many I have. Got Gypsy Cola. Then I'll go over to this straight quick. We got Pirouette. We have Yavamensis Emerginata. We have Gigantea by Moctezuma. And then we have a bunch of random no IDs. This one is supposed to be LRSA. I think it's like a Morinensis by LRSA, or honestly, I looked at the flowers and the flowers just look like Morinensis, so I'm just calling it Morinensis. And then this one's an Aphrodite. 2 more trays left. We have Guatemala Morinensis SJO, my favorite Morinensis at the moment. Gigantea by Pilosa. It's shrinking in size a bit going into the winter. As to be expected, Pilosa, as you can see, has a very tight succulent rosette. But yeah, no, this thing's great. It's grown a ton this year. Then we have Gigantea by Emerginata. We have Martensini. I love this plant. I would recommend it. It has these... I fertilized this morning, so you can't really see the glands, but this thing really shines in the light like a sundew. It's really pretty, and it has this beautiful red blush when you sun stress it. 10 out of 10 would recommend Martensini. Then we have a Gracilis Moctezuma, Gigantea, Colomensis by Gigantea, white flower, just got that. Then we have Hemipathetica going into a flower soon. Then we have Morinensis var alba, Goldeneye coming out of its succulent phase about a month ago. Morinensis from Santa Catarina. Morinensis from Sao Pablo. Agnata Zimapan. Moctezuma rotundifolia. Emerginata kind of shrinking a bit. Apparently Emerginata doesn't, I have some books that say that it doesn't have a succulent rosette, but it does definitely get smaller leaves in the winter in my care. Then we have Immaculata. On to the last tray, we have Pinguicula Huahupan. Haven't gotten a flower from this guy yet, but apparently the flowers are like really, really big and nice. John Rizzi, this guy's been struggling since I got it, unfortunately. My friend has one that's split. I might have to ask her for a division. We have Debertiana. We have Hemisphere by Calderonde. This thing in its carnivorous phase is one of my favorite plants. But unfortunately, it's been in succulent phase for about 2 years now. But it's really beautiful. It has these wonderful brown strap-like leaves. This thing will probably be like 3 or 4 times the size of the pot when it wakes up. Then we have Morinensis Efrosii, Japanese strain. Just got it as a pulling about a month ago. This thing is insane when it sun stresses and it grows up. So hopefully that's quick. It's this like really, really, really dark red, like that red the entire way through. And it kind of looks like that. So it's really cool. Then we got Morinensis Veripaz. This one, if I can read the tag from here, Hemisphere by Devitriana. C. That one has cute leaves too, or sorry, flowers too. Then we have Morinensis. This was variegated from a pulling. I can't tell if it's reverted or not yet. Colomensis cyclosecta, absolutely tiny pullings that I unfortunately actually bought last year. So, woof. Pinguicula gracilis. This guy's doing good. Cute small plants. Ellersay imixopon. This one is Ellersay by Immaculata. This one is Yavamensis, pretty cute little guy. Sumidero by Gypsy Cola. Weather, absolute kind of classic. I don't know, it doesn't seem too hyped. It kind of just looks like, honestly, just like a generic Pinguicula hybrid. But, you know, it grows fast and people like it. Laxifolia, which is pretty cool, has these really weird leaves. Kind of almost teardrop shaped. And they're still kind of in a succulent phase. Then we have El Mirador. This is one of my favorite Gigantea hybrids. Gigantea heterophylla by Meducinae. It's kind of small. It was about the size when I got it about a year and a bit ago. My friend has a bigger one. I might ask her for a division. We'll see how it goes. Then we have Elizabethae. This thing was actually about like that size when I bought it. And it just shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk. I don't know. No fault of the seller. That just happens sometimes with pings. I think it was fungus or something. Sometimes you just really gotta microwave the soil and be careful because things like that can happen. Wash off the plant when you get it. But I don't know. It was like $16, so I'll just try again next year. And then we have Calderonde. This thing is really cool. I really like this guy. I really haven't had a thing for these kind of filiform lanceolate leaf Pinguicula lately, so very excited for that one. I will get Meducinae next year and then go from there. But yeah, so that is the update for, you know, my pings 2023. I have a few more in tissue culture and at my parents' place, and I have a bunch of different seeds that I've been making. Maybe those can be in a future update. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. All right, bye.